Moses Kuria was fired. Mithika Rinturi was fired. As we speak, Dende Nyoro, the chair of Budget and Appropriations Committee in the National Assembly, Daishi Arero Nego Tunyogete chair. And I dare say this, that Alice Wahome, though she's cabinet secretary, she has no power in that ministry. All the power is with the PSs, and they have no regard for her.
Alafu mnasema tukisema sijui tafinywa kwa sababu tuishe wote.
Things are really falling apart in UDA stroke the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government ahead of the 2027 general elections. Things are not really good. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro publicly opposed President William Ruto by saying this, and I want you to listen very keenly. I should not be coming here as a budget chair. You know, he was appointed by President William Ruto himself in that particular position. So he says this, to convince Kenyans how economy is growing. It is the Kenyan people themselves who should be telling me that the economy is growing. So what exactly is my point in this statement? Honorable Ndindi Nyoro is now pulling out of President William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government failures. You know, the biggest manifesto of the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government and what exactly made William Ruto to be the president of the Republic of Kenya currently was all about the economy. And President William Ruto himself and his team promised Kenyans that they will improve the economy of the Republic of Kenya using the bottom-up economic approach. My question is the bottom-up really working? The answer is obviously no. So Honorable Ndindi Nyoro is listening to the ground very keenly. That is why he's saying that the Kenyan people should be the one who should say if the economy is growing or not. Because the people of the Republic of Kenya themselves are the ones who can feel the pinch. So the ground is extremely hostile. The ground is saying, no, we are not really okay with this economy. But President William Ruto and the government are still insisting, saying that the economy is okay. The economy is improving. Now, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro is publicly opposing President William Ruto so as to secure his political future ahead of the 2027 general election, especially in the larger Mount Kenya region, after Rigathi Gachagwa's impeachment. And this is what I've always said, that any leader, any politician from the Mount Kenya region associating with Raila Odinga and President William Ruto under the broad-based government, that leader is not really safe ahead of the 2027 general elections. And the same case applies to the majority leader, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah. Kimani Ichung'wah is also reading in between the lines. Kimani Ichung'wah has also come to realize that there is a very, very big danger ahead, already awaiting for him in the 2027 general elections. Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah is realizing that he was only being used by William Ruto and Raila Odinga in the broad-based government. But the truth of the matter is that Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah is not really safe at all in this broad-based government ahead of the 2027 general election. So therefore, Kimani Ichung'wah must reconsider his political future in the broad-based government between Ruto and Raila Odinga ahead of the 2027 elections. So let me give you all the details of what really happened. But before I give you all these interesting details in this particular video, just a very quick reminder that if you're listening to me and you haven't subscribed, I want you to take 1 second or 2 to subscribe to my YouTube channel for you to be able to receive more political updates, daily political analysis from this channel. You can also give this video a like just to appreciate my work here, and also so that YouTube can recommend this video in particular and this channel to reach out to more people. That is the only way we can improve this particular channel to grow. And to my returning subscribers, I really want to appreciate you for your continued support. The truth of the matter is, without your support, this channel cannot be where it is. So if you want to support this channel, you can also use the till number that you are seeing currently on your screens, 3024302. Thank you so much. Now let us proceed, and I want you to follow this particular analysis. I will be very much brief. So follow it to the end so that you can understand. So the fact remains that Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah is an unwanted man in his region, the Mount Kenya region. Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah is an unwanted man in his entire community, even in his constituency, the Kikuyu constituency. So in my opinion, and I believe that most of you will agree with me on this one, that the only way Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah can survive, the only way that Kimani Ichung'wah can save himself from all this mess is by dumping the broad-based government immediately. He must dump Raila Odinga and President William Ruto to secure his political future. Because first of all, Kimani Ichung'wah impeached Rigathi Gachagua. Now, that is one very dangerous, in fact, grave political mistake that Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah committed. He should have behaved like Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. You know, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro never participated anywhere in Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro never voted for Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached. But Kimani Ichung'wah was among the leaders who orchestrated, who planned for Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. You know, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro was being used by Ruto and Raila Odinga to frustrate, to humiliate, to embarrass, and finally to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. That is a sign of betrayal to the Kikuyu community, to the Mount Kenya region. That mistake alone will really cost Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah in the 2027 general elections. So if Kimani Ichung'wah will lose the 2027 general elections, it is because of that particular mistake, Rigathi Gachagua impeachment. Number 2, the broad-based government. And I will still insist on this, because I've always said here that the broad-based government between Ruto and Raila Odinga ahead of the 2027 general elections is the same as the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya alliance in the larger Mount Kenya region. The same way the people of the Mount Kenya region were really hostile, were really against the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya alliance, led by Raila Odinga and the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta, is the same way the people from the larger Mount Kenya region are even hostile against the broad-based government by Raila Odinga and President William Ruto. So this broad-based government is not really safe for any leader, any politician in the larger Mount Kenya region. The same way Azimio faced hostility ahead of the previous 2022 general elections from that particular region is the same way the broad-based government is facing the hostility in the larger Mount Kenya region. A very good example, you have seen leaders allied to William Ruto in the larger Mount Kenya region being heckled. Others are chased out of meetings for associating in this particular broad-based government. And thirdly, also finally, the fallout between Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah and the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. You can still remember how Kimani Ichung'wah used to humiliate, to embarrass the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, while campaigning for President William Ruto. Even after Ruto won the elections, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah continued to frustrate the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta. So, my point here is, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah has a very, very bad profile in the larger Mount Kenya region, where he comes from. The only way Kimani Ichung'wah can redeem himself from all this mess is by dumping this broad-based government. Because in case there will be a fallout between Kimani Ichung'wah and President William Ruto, because anything in politics can happen, who do you think will save Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah? Absolutely no one. So Kimani Ichung'wah must reconsider his political moves ahead of the 2027 general elections. And those are the reasons as to why Kimani Ichung'wah must dump President William Ruto immediately. I don't really know what you think. I would really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. That is it. I don't have much. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Remember, my name is Jason. Have a good night. Thank you. See you